locked in, man.
Locked in.
Come on, man.
Let's go. It's your boy, Mowgli Gaines, the modern day Mowgli, and I'm with my brother here.
Come on, man. That's what it is.
Let's go, bro.
We're here today, man. Just having a quick conversation, chilling.
You know how it is, man. But yo, let them know who you are, bro. Tell them
man.
about
So you can follow me on IG, Mike Muscle 6. I'm just a fitness creator. I just do me, and that's it.
Let's go, man.
Come on,
Collaboration always.
Come on,
always.
man. That's
Alright,
it.
man. So obviously you guys have seen me out here before. We're out here in the forest. You know, I'm gonna have to find a name for this log because the kind of conversations that are gonna be had here, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. But today, we're really just spitballing. And what we really want to talk about is life, fitness, and food, and how that's kind of brought us to where we are right now, and even spirituality to go deep in it. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you you got something on your lip, buddy?
It's gone.
No, on your bottom lip now. It's on your beard now. Couldn't have let the video continue with
Yeah,
that.
exactly, bro. Love for that, bro.
That's cool, fam. But yeah, bro, how's your journey been to this point? When did you find fitness, and what has that done for you up till today?
So I started my fitness journey 2020.
2020.
Lockdown.
Swear.
It was lockdown 2020, right? Yeah.
Wow.
So around April time, innit? And then they were saying everyone should just stay at home and stuff. And I was just like, man, I'm not an NPC. I can't just stay at home and do nothing with my life, innit? Something in me was just telling me, go outside, go to the park, go for walks and stuff. And obviously, near my house, there's like some pull-up bars, push-up dips and all of that. I'm just thinking, I started watching Goku again, Dragon Ball Z and shit. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be cool to look like them?
Of course.
And then I just started training, and I had a lot of energy back then as well, so I was just like, shit, I might as well just put in the work and kept training every single day, kept on coming back every single day, and here we are today.
Wow.
Yeah, man, literally it's this discipline, and
See, that's
Yeah.
mad. And you guys can't see because he's got the pump cover on, but his physique is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Honestly,
bro,
his physique
thanks.
is phenomenal.
appreciate it, man.
So, did you have a kind of routine back then, or was you just going and training?
So I do like 50 pull-ups, 50 dips, 50 push-ups. I do that 5 times.
Wow.
So 5 sets of that.
Yeah. So 250 pull-ups, 250 dips, 250 push-ups. Solid work.
Yeah, man.
Solid work.
Yourself, what about you? What would you say was that kickstarted your fitness journey?
Myself personally, as a young kid, I always watched. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I used to watch I used to love Power Rangers.
Power
And I used to
Rangers,
love like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan. So those are my inspirations growing up. So I would always do train at home. My dad used to be a PT. He loved he loved bodybuilding, things like that. So I remember back in 2008, he went to the Mr. Olympia. I think it was probably the last one. Might have been the last one. I don't remember, but it was one of the ones. I think it might have been Ronnie Coleman's last like consecutive reign. I think he won it like 8 times, and that was the last time he won it before he got beat by, I think, Jay Cutler. So back then, like, obviously my dad was into this stuff, so I was into it. And I remember I used to use his weights when I was a kid. Like, I was proper young back then. I can't remember. I was in primary school. And so as I was growing up, I don't know, I've always been inquisitive. So I would always look at my favorite heroes like Goku, like Bruce Lee, and I would think like, how do I want to look? What do I want to do? What do I want to be? You know what I'm saying? So since then, I'd always known that you know I want to have like that fighter's physique. So my first time getting into some kind of structured form of training was so I was always doing my own thing from like primary school and secondary school. I used to tell people I kickboxed, but I was just watching YouTube videos at home. You know what I'm saying? I was a YouTube kickboxer.
What's in your mind?
So like I was training myself, and then when I was like 17 or 18, I got into boxing. Started boxing just for fun, and then I just ended up enjoying it. Ended up becoming an amateur, having fights, and then lockdown hit, and that's when I started going heavy into calisthenics and weighted calisthenics. Yeah, I just saw the change was crazy. Like, I was quite skinny boxing. I didn't think I was skinny, but people would call me skinny, and I was like, bro, I was training so hard.
We all come from there.
Like, how am I skinny?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good change being at home, being able to eat more and train for longer because working from home and all that. Yeah, I enjoyed how calisthenics felt a lot. I was doing a lot of high reps and weighted calisthenics. So yeah,
Bread and butter, man.
exactly,
That's the stuff.
exactly. So that was fun, and then it kind of went from there. Started doing more calisthenics, learnt more about calisthenics, and here we are.
Here we
man.
are today,
Exactly.
man. That's what it is.
So, how do you describe yourself before you got into training then?
Bro, I was skinny, but obviously, back in school days, like, we'd obviously go to the school gym and stuff, do some bicep curls and that. But I guess subconsciously, I don't know. I guess I always liked fitness, but I wasn't conscious of it until like now, innit? Where now I'm actually finding joy in doing it. I guess I don't know. I don't know why I was lifting weights back then. I don't know why. I didn't want to get big. I guess I don't know. I guess it's something that leads you towards something you're always meant to do.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't really know what we like, what we're meant to be doing, but I guess the spirit leads us to do what we're meant to be doing.
No, 100%. 100%.
Can't really explain it. It's
So why do you keep doing what you're doing now?
a good question. What in terms of fitness and stuff?
Yeah.
I just want to be the best human being I can become, and just be. I guess I just want to express how I feel within my soul, like with my outward appearance. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
Just as I have a powerful soul, I want my body to reflect that.
That same thing.
Yeah, that same thing. But
Yeah.
again, it's nothing to do with being egotistical in any way. It's just true self-realizing itself and just having fun in this physical reality. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just having fun in fitness, I guess. What about you? What would you say?
Man, I agree with you. It's like the world is like the canvas and you're the artist, and it's like that as above so below, like as within so without. You wanna project who you are, and I think it's natural. As much as people try to hide or pretend to be a certain thing, eventually it will come out, So I guess it's crazy. Like, to an extent, like, do we really know what we're doing? Like, I just know, I guess deep down, intrinsically know who I am. And as a result of that, I do certain things.
Yeah.
I act in a certain way. Like, no one can really think like you. So yeah, no, it's interesting. I'm kind of, a little part of me is kind of sitting back and enjoying the ride, seeing what I do.
Yeah, I've always had that concept of, I guess the book's already written. So I guess it's just about us playing the part as the actors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I guess reality plays itself. Have you realised that reality just plays itself? It literally just, you wake up, you don't know what today holds.
Exactly, man.
It's interesting. It's mind blowing. I don't know.
No, 100%.
You can't put your finger on it. It's just.
No. But that's the joy of it, not knowing everything. It's a good thing.
You think if we knew everything, that it would take the joy out of life? Let me just make it a bit.
Yeah, 100%. If we knew everything, it would take the joy out of. Well, yeah, it would take the joy out of life, because I guess right now, like you said, the story's been written.
Yeah.
But you would be less excited to watch a movie if you knew how it was gonna end.
Exactly.
You got to experience them harsh moments. You got to experience the joys, like it was for the first time. Yeah, I think that's what makes life special, because everything that happens to you is, I feel, truly unique, a unique experience to you.
It's crazy. Like everyone has a different path. Like everyone's path's completely different.
Mm,
It's mad.
yeah,
Like God's cool, man.
honestly,
He's actually so cool.
honestly,
I
man.
always think about that. Like, damn, I
Yeah.
have so many questions, man. When I die, like, which we all will one day.
One day.
Unfortunately, it's well, it is a good thing and a bad thing, right?
Yeah,
Because I guess you won't be held down by this flesh.
exactly, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because this flesh, it is kind of like an animal, isn't it?
yeah, exactly.
It is,
man.
isn't it? You've noticed that, right? It's
Yeah.
like an animal, so I'm guessing sometimes he wants to do certain things.
No, 100%.
But it's about allowing your spirit to take control.
We do get them. I mean, people call it like animalistic urges. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of the stuff we do is just like animals. Like, eat, sleep, and have sex. Like, that's animalistic nature.
And a lot of people are operating from that,
Yeah,
from that state. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, to live as a spiritually awakened person is a fight every day against the lower urges. To transcend to what you've been called to be, where people don't even realize it, but a lot of the natural pulls of life, like you kind of just feel pulled to, be lazy, eat. When you see food, like you just want to eat as much as you can, especially if you see good food. The natural man, not actually putting any willpower or effort into something, just wants to be lazy. So you going against that, without whether you realize it or not, that is you engaging your spirit. Starving your flesh and feeding your spirit. People don't realize that, but that's only one part of it anyway. So yeah, I mean.
Yeah, this conversation. Yeah, can't lie, it's the real deal, bro. I'm sure,
Yeah.
man. It's so true, man. Like, it's not an easy walk, I must say.
No.
But I can't lie. It's one of them ones. Can't go back.
No,
You
exactly.
can't go back. Once you're in it, man. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, man.
That's it. Exactly. I think. Yeah, like not to sound like sad, like dark or anything, but leaving this earth, leaving this body, things will definitely be a lot more easy, a lot more peaceful, for sure.
Yeah.
Because that
100%.
struggle, that fight,
Yeah.
is done.
Because even with a girl, I was a girl at work yesterday, and she asked me, "Are you scared to die?" That's surprising. I looked her in the eyes. I said, "No, I'm actually not," because I don't know. I guess when you're trying your best to do the right thing, you're living by Christ, and you're trying your best. You're really like putting in that spiritual work that most people are not really doing.
No.
It's kind of like, bro, I'm here to do my fucking mission and see ya.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really. I mean, yeah, life's cool. Of course, I'd love to be a millionaire and billionaire and shit, and have fun. But there's no fulfillment in that, is there?
Exactly.
Like, honestly speak, there is no fulfillment.
No. You always hear a lot of people with masses of money are never really fulfilled. And of course you can have money and be fulfilled, but it's not something that you're gonna take with you to the afterlife. So the more important thing to feed is your spirit, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.